Hello everyone, good morning here at La Arnis Kitchen and Food Creations. Please come join with me here as I'm going to show you very easy type of cooking. So I have here my single burner type of stove, and it's butane, and because my top stove oven burned out, so I have to order. Well, I ordered already, but it's not yet due for delivery. That will come sometime next week because they have to order it from Calgary, Alberta. Okay, here in my cooking pot, I am going to add extra virgin olive oil as my sauteing ingredient. So approximately, let's say, 8 tablespoons. You might be wondering, oh, that's a lot. Yes, it is. So adding oil, it depends upon the type of oil you have. Vegetable oil, canola, sunflower, palm oil, coconut oil, whatever oil availability you have in your pantries. Okay. Let me go through what are the very basic ingredients that we have. Okay, I have here Roma tomatoes, large Roma tomatoes. I use 15 cloves of garlic and also one large white onion bulb. Okay, so this is the garlic that I use. So I use 15 cloves. So lots and lots of garlic. Set that aside. Okay. So what are the very basic ingredients that we have? For my savoring enhancer, friends, I will be using black pepper and a combination of patis or fish sauce and chicken powder broth. Okay, and so for our veggies, I have here orange peppers. Aray, tumalsik yung oil, no? So red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers. So these are sweet peppers, and there are 4 variation colors of these peppers or atsal. So these are the ones. There you go. Green and the red, I use it. Now, these peppers, these are the trimmings from my pepper trays or pepper salad which I prepared last night. So, I saved those trimmings or yung mga extra, mga tira-tira, no, na gi-shave ko. And then, I have here one extra large, I should say big carrots. Okay, and so I slice this into this portion. Okay, so we will just add, by the way, our entire spices all together at once, all together wonderfully. Then we are going to saute that maybe for 1 minute or so. Let this be done, maybe set this aside for, let's say, 1 minute. And let's continue what are the very basic ingredients that I have. So towards the end, I'm going to add this peas, green peas. There you go. Now adding Tostitos. 500 ml of Tostitos. This is the dipping sauce when you have your chips, corn chips, or any any chips. So far, this is for chips, but I would like to use that, so it will be out from my pantry. I don't want to be I don't want this to expire in my within my the items, or in my pantry, I should say. Ayoko po na ma-expire siya. So while it's still nearing expiry date, I have to use it. I have here 284 ml of tomato soup, and you can use ketchup if you want, or tomato paste. Okay, there you go. Well, the very basic or the very main ingredient that we have is cassava. So I slice the cassava into this portion. These are the cassava or kamoteng kahoy, balanghoy. So I try to peel it and then chop it, took out the strands of, or the in-between fiber in the cassava or kamoteng kahoy. Napakasarap po nito. Well, friends, I am just making my very own recipe because I have lots of cassava, so I want to get rid of that before it will spoil, before it's getting bad. Okay, friends, so what we will do is we're going to make kamoting kahoy afritada or afritadang cassava, or vice versa. We will call this uh, Cassavang afritada. I just woke up, friends, so my mind it's not really stable pa. Okay, now after which I am going to add chicken powder broth. When you do really have to think in a very vegetarian type of cooking or vegan, then you can probably use mushroom powder or just salt, simple salt and pepper. That will be good, friends. Okay, there you go. I will add black pepper, lots and lots of black pepper, and also soy sauce. Do not put toyo. I don't recommend that you're going to add toyo for this kind of dish. Okay. Adding salt and pepper, it depends upon your taste buds, wonderful friends. Okay. You have your own, under your own discretion, I should say. Remember, friends, cooking and baking, they always make fun and easy here at our little kitchen. It also gives you the ideas on what to prepare for your family's next meal. Okay, there you go. And my simple goal in my kitchen is simply for fun, sharing, and learning. There you go. Because our cassava is hard, then we have to add that first, and then we're going to mix it. Okay, friends, I mixed it, and I'm going to add this can of store-bought tomato sauce, 284 mLs, and also this tostitos or salsa. Nice. I'll just add this. This is 500, and this is tasty already. It's flavorful, so I'm going to mix this one. Remember, friends, I could not show you how I really mix it thoroughly because it's not really stable. My other left hand is holding my camera while my right hand, I'm right-handed predominantly, and then it will do all the mixing. So I will just mix and I will show you. So, friends, I added a little bit water to clear up this little container. Okay, then I am going to cover this and set this aside until the cassava or the yuca or the balanghoy, kamuting kahoy, we call this in different names. So I'll have until this will become softened, but not very mushy or overly cooked. Set that aside for now, friends. The weather forecast for today, so I'm the weather woman. So there are still remaining snow or ice on the ground, let's say snow. And it's going to melt maybe in 3 days time. This will be over, and the melted snow will go into that sides, and there is drainage on that side there. Weather today is beautiful, bright and sunny. That's my old neighborhood. So there you go, nice trees, and also, friends, there are some cars passing by, pickups, cars. There you go. Okay, just love to share, huh? That tree you might be thinking that's dead, but actually it's not. It will just spring out maybe in 1 week time. There will be leaves that will show. And when you hear that big noise, that's the honk of the train, because down there is the train. There's a train tracks. Okay, friends, let's try to check what's going on in here. So I'm going to mix it. So make sure that it will not stick at the bottom of your pot, even if there's sauce, but you have to be very mindful. So I have to be very careful as well because it's not really sturdy, our cooking pot. Okay, this will take another maybe 5 minutes more, let's say, because my flame, it's not really very consistent. I'm just using this little butane type, so I'll have to cover this back. Friends, this is the type of flame, or let's say I'm using this type, the gas, or however you call that, friends. I have here balanghoy. So this is very delicious and healthy type of root crop. It's a vegetable, actually. It is root crop because you have to dig it out from the soil, There you go, friends. Let's continue. I'm going to mix this and mix it well. So wonderful, friends. After I mix it, I am going to add my carrots and set this aside for 2 minutes. So just mix it. So I have to cover it back. You cover it with my takip or lid or taklob. Okay, friends, it's time that I have to add my variation of sweet peppers. In terms of color, this is beautiful. And then mix it thoroughly. So wonderful, friends, I will cover this back and set this aside for 2 minutes. I don't want my veggies, all these wonderful colorful veggies, will not be overly cooked or mushy. Just al dente type of cooking. That means to say right on the tooth when you eat it. Okay, for our finishing touches, wonderful friends, I am going to add my green peas and then just simply mix it. Mix it thoroughly. So once again, wonderful friends, thank you very much for watching La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Till the next time. So this is our Cassava Afritada. I'll have to turn this off. Voila. I make sure it's turned off properly because I'm leaving. I'll take this to my church potluck today. Have a great day, everyone, and happy Sabbath.